Good morning, Las Vegas. It's Zandra Pollard with It's Where I Am. Today, my guests are Trey from the Dog Pound. He has a talent pound in Las Vegas.
A talent pound production company, all full entertainment company in Las Vegas.
Thank you, thank you. And then we also have Marcus, who is a part of Hoop Shots TV.
That's Coach Marcus.
Coach Marcus.
Thank you, Trey.
27 years. I earned that one, Coach. Right there.
So again, this is Zandra Pollard with 91.5 Jazz and More, the #1 smooth jazz station in the nation. And I have one of my school buddies here from Fairfax High. Again, it's Trey from the Dog Pound. We invited him here, actually both of them, because Victor Battle, manager, casting director, talent scout, he was here just last week. And he was telling us about some of the things that he's doing here in town. And so I invited these other gentlemen here to let you all know how they are all working together in the city of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So, Trey, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
I want you to tell us more about your production company.
Well, I came out here about 22 years ago, 2001, from Los Angeles, to put an Eastsiders contract with Trey, a concert together with Trey D. And I just got stuck up out here. The city is wide open for business. It's wide open for entertainment. It's just somewhere that I need to be. I can't see me being at no other place for real, though, in Las Vegas. And what we do at the production company, we doing photography, we doing music videos, we editing, we doing podcasts, we doing fashion shows, private events, and just everything that you need. I have a big facility downtown. I moved from the Raider Stadium, so right now the doors is open and ready for y'all to come on in. If you want to learn how to get in movies and films, my business partner Victor Battle, Hoop Shots Television, is who I deal with for film. And we're coming together, we're casting some movies that's coming out. I got the Fillmore Slim movie starring Mike Epps, and also a movie called Downward Departure with my guy Chuck. So those are the next two movie castings that we'll be doing, featuring Mike Epps in these two films. And I'm just honored to be here today. Pleasure to meet y'all.
Awesome. That was a lot of information. So if people want to see, because I know I got to see your studio online, did you want to give your online information?
Well, you can always go to talentpound.com. That's TALENTPOUND.com, and everything will be updated on there. You can see the next coming up events and how to contact with me for studio time. We have music studio in there as well. So we got everything you need to become a real artist, a real actor, real model inside of Talent Pound.
A real one. So I know Victor gave me some sides, and I'm going to be doing my first audition. So I'll keep you guys posted. Let's see if I get it.
You got it.
So anyhow, so you will hear from 50 Cent's people from G Unity Business Lab. So we were discussing his model of what he's doing out there for the Houston Independent School District out there. And they're doing some fantastic things. And I just wanted to share what we're doing in Las Vegas as well, because we're doing some stuff. We're doing some stuff. So Marcus is here as well. He's a part of Hoop Shots TV. And tell the listeners what you're doing over there.
I moved here from Compton, California about 30 years ago. Been coaching basketball for about 27 years, a little bit over 27 years. I hooked up with Battle Trey was that about 3-4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about probably more than that. But
wow, it seems like you guys have been together a long time.
Yeah,
because that's about when I met you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Val from Val TV.
Yeah, what up, Val? So we got together because I owned a gym here in town, and I owned a semi-pro basketball team called the Henderson Hawks, and my reach to a lot of players out here because of his company casting basketball players, it just worked because I was able to reach out to the basketball players here in town to help them, not only with the basketball side of it, but you know they might have talent in acting and stuff like that.
Right,
So
right.
we were using my gym to host casting calls for different films and things like that, and we grew from there. Yeah, so I kind of stepped away from the pro side of it, but we still host different events for Hoop Shots. And now I just opened a year ago my prep school here in town.
Okay, prep school. Tell me more about this.
Yeah, so I noticed there's a gray area when these players get out of school and they didn't get any offers from colleges and things like that.
Okay.
So I wanted to help in that situation. So they're with post grads, they get out of school. Their grades either are to the level where they need to be to get into college, or they're
yeah, because we have a serious situation here with education
it's
in
bad.
Las Vegas, man.
It's bad. And so as well as athleticism. So what we do is we take them out and keep them for that fifth year, that gap year,
Okay.
and keep them going until they have 1 year after they graduate before their time starts for college.
Okay.
So we develop them athletically as well as educational. We develop them that way. So after that fifth year, we can get them into a JUCO or D1 college. And so
Okay.
with that, we started Paragon Academy,
Okay.
and it's been, I have three international students that live with me now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's been a great run, and we've been able to get out of 12 players this year that was with me. We were able to get 5 of them to college from D1 to D3
Wonderful.
with 3.7 and 4.0 grade point averages.
Wonderful.
And today, it's crazy that we're on, because I'm excited about this. Today we got accredited.
Nice.
So now
you
we're
heard
at
it
an
here,
accredited school right
y'all,
now.
on It's Where I Am.
Paragon Academy.
That's right. Accredited.
Yes.
And if you are not an athlete and you just have the looks, you can still get in contact with
Absolutely.
Marcus,
Absolutely.
because maybe there's some acting or some modeling
Yes.
that you can do. You can pretend to be an athlete.
Yeah. Or you can dribble the ball and dunk.
Right.
And
And if you are not an athlete at all, and maybe you want to try your talents in singing or rapping, then you want to get in touch with Trey.
Definitely gonna put you together, teach you how to
Absolutely.
read some scripts, understanding the movie roles, and how to play your part in film. And that's the key thing that we do at our company. We do artist development. We're here to develop the artists so they can understand how to be a professional artist and have their music and have their platform as of a professional artist that's already making it in the industry that's signed to a major label.
So what about your training component? Because like I said, I got these sides, which is a piece of a script, but I don't have any professional acting in my background. So how would you help me?
Well, I think most people that come from where we come from, we're actors, period, inside of us. Now, the key thing to the script is maybe to memorize it. Now, you
Okay.
don't necessarily have to know it word for word, long as it makes sense and it falls off the tongue. It's smooth if you can make it. Some words can be added, some words can be took out, and then sometimes the director will tell you, hey, read it just like it is, don't change nothing up on it. So it just depends on what type of film that you're filming. But normally I add words, or I take words out there just to make it sound like my real
Like your
conversation, So
Right.
acting is just being real to yourself. It's not really like a scene. You understand what you are. Either you're a police, you're a doctor, you're a student. You know that's your role that you're actually playing, and it's you just be it. It comes out naturally. You just have to block out the cameras and the people that's in your face and
Okay.
learn how to just make it seem like it's a regular conversation with somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to take all that in and get prepared for my audition that's coming up here this week.
You're
So
doing
I
great.
thank you for that piece of advice. Now, you're working with students starting at what age?
We go from 5 to 15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's,
I didn't know so young.
Yeah, that's my babies.
Okay.
From 5 to 15, and then our high school starts out from 16,
Sure.
and we go all the way to, like I said, post grad to 20 years old.
Okay.
And we work with them, develop them. They go to school in the morning, a very strict schedule for the day. They get up 7:30 in the morning and work out.
And now I'm interested. I'm thinking back about the international students you were talking about. So when did they get to you? Did they finish high school first?
I have one that finished. Well, I have two that finished high school, and the third one he's in high school.
Okay.
So we have a player from Denmark, which is Carl.
And he's playing basketball? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I know you told me you were doing football too.
Yeah, we added the football element this year, which I'm excited about, and we ended up now on the West Coast for the conference that we have, about 6 teams in that conference.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
so-
know nothing about sports. I'm not very good. I was a cheerleader. That's about all I can tell you.
But yeah, so we got Carl from Denmark, and then we have Charlie from Singapore,
Okay.
and we just sent G home, and he was from Canada.
Now, are these guys tall?
Yeah, I think my babies, I have 3 14-year-olds that's 6'4", 6'5".
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So is there still a chance? Is there still a chance for a kid who is a lover of basketball to, not be over 6 feet?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I have a young man, Micah. He just he's our first D1 candidate over at Creighton University.
Okay.
He actually got in on a academic scholarship, 4.0, and the coach found out that he can actually play basketball too, so it was a plus. And he's
Wow.
5'6", 5'7".
Okay, so you just have to have a love for the game.
Yeah,
You
he just
gotta
plays
love-
hard defense.
Okay.
Yeah, we height challenge. I don't want to get in trouble for saying height challenge. I always get in trouble for saying that. But if he's if you're a small guard, the best way to get into school is to play defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that information. Now I'm going to turn it back to you, Trey,
Okay.
a.k.a. Lil Pimpin'.
Yes, they do call me Lil Pimpin'.
Okay.
Actually, I just want y'all to know, though, from the streets of Los Angeles, my family called me Trey. They call me Bones in Los Angeles. But
Oh, okay.
the name Little Pimpin' comes from Miss Chalet. And it's because I look just like my father, who's the poetry man on all of Snoop and Tupac's album, whose name is Big Pimpin'. So, of course, being a
Oh.
Los Angeles native, and how we raised up is always, Big Pimpin', Little Pimpin'. It would be a tiny pimpin', an infant pimpin', and that type of world right
Wow,
there.
bro,
that we
I would
come
never
from,
listen
you
to
know what
those
I mean?
songs the same now.
Yeah,
that's
me
your
either.
pops.
You never
man.
knew that was my old
No,
man?
man.
That's my daddy, man.
Oh,
yeah,
bruh.
Big Pimpin' D. Lamont, the poetry man.
Yeah.
He got the new song out with Little Easy E and Dash that's out right now. So
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
And I can hear it in my mind.
He has a son
has
that's...
a son that looks just like him that's rapping right now.
Was he in the movie?
Music produced by Daz. He was not in the movie. That was one of the actors.
Okay.
That was one of the actors. He did real good as well. That played Easy in the NWA movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I seen him in it was crazy because right after that movie, he was like in Godzilla. You know what I
Right,
mean? I was like, he coming up. Yeah, but definitely, music is renewing itself. A lot of the older artists that wasn't around is coming back out. They understand and they monetization when it comes to making money off the internet and off their YouTube presence. So the
Now,
more things you put out, the more
I'm
you can
sorry.
make.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but something resonated with me. Now, I don't even understand how to get music anymore. So you don't buy a record, you don't buy a CD.
So
What
music
do you do?
nowadays is like you can pay a subscription to YouTube Music or iTunes or Tidal
Or Spotify.
iHeartRadio, and they
Okay.
might want $9.99 a month. And by you paying this $9.99 a month,
Mm.
say the other day Lil Wayne dropped the album. So once it's dropped, you already paid your subscription. You can go listen to all this music. It's not like you can individually buy albums at Best Buy anymore, which is
Right.
that's when I realized I was listening to more music then versus now, because you know everything is pretty much on YouTube. So if a new song come out, you can actually see the video on YouTube for actually free. You know what I mean? So from there, music is everywhere. It's easy to get, but at the same time, some of these bigger companies or bigger artists, they deal with streaming, so they get millions and millions of stream, which cuts them a check at the end of the month every month as well. You know what I mean?
Got it. Got it. Yeah, because I just tune into the radio station here because I love it so much. 91.5 Jazz and More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
91.5. Y'all got to start tuning in.
That's right. Shout out to Galaxy Glenn. Want to say hello. Thank you for all
Galaxy?
that you do. Yeah, he's right next door.
He next door in the other
Yeah.
room. I walked in and seen Galaxy. I ain't seen Galaxy in so
Wait,
long.
man, when I see
I
that
ain't seen
guy, I
him in
haven't seen
years,
Galaxy in
Yeah.
I was shocked to
years.
see him. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah.
I think I accidentally called him G-Thing when I first saw him. I was like,
What?
that's Galaxy.
That's what you guys used to
I call him
that?
G. Well,
Yeah.
G-Thing, but I do, but it's a comedian called G-Thing, so I don't
Okay.
want to call him
Yeah,
G-Thing because
yeah.
he's the original G-Thing.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely,
Galaxy Glenn,
absolutely.
Okay.
GG.
Yeah, that's my dude. I invited him on this show a couple times and he tried to take over.
He will.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
He got
gotta
the gift
love
of
him.
gab.
Yeah. So
That's wild.
tell us what's coming up in your studio. I mean, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to see it in person. When Vic comes out here and does the casting call, which will start in May.
Yes.
Is it May 1st?
The end of May. I believe it was the last Sunday of May is what we're gonna
Yeah.
do, and it's
Okay.
basically if you want to be in movies, learn how to become in movies and all that type of stuff, you will come to these workshops and you can set yourself up and you
Okay.
can meet different people that can help you move forward into being in film. You know what I mean? And from there, you're gonna start getting emails from different jobs. You're gonna get requested for different pieces of work. So you just got to be about it. And it is sometimes it's good payment, sometimes it's extra work. Sometimes they might only want to pay you $100, but as long as you building your resume, that's the key thing. Sometimes it's not all about money until you get a nice, healthy resume, and then after that, you can focus on all paid gigs. But you got to start somewhere. Remember that.
And I think it's a great confidence builder as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I had mentioned before on previous shows that I knew nothing about radio. And then here I am. I'm on my 3rd year.
Wow.
So, try something new
Yeah.
and see how it works for you.
And we're gonna ask a little bit about you now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how long you been out here in Las Vegas?
Oh my goodness. And every time I get a guest that I know from back in the day, they always want to interview me.
Because I've never seen you up out here. I throw a lot of events. Maybe you never come outside, or you would like to start coming outside. I'm trying to figure this out. How you been in this city?
How you
this
moving?
long?
How you
do.
moving?
I ain't get to see you.
I go out.
You looking fabulous too these
Oh,
years.
well.
I just want you to know that as well.
Thank you so much.
I'm definitely impressed.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I still look the same.
Hey, now they say it don't crack. It don't crack.
But I've been coming back and forth to Las Vegas, since I left Fairfax, really. So since 90? No, actually, was it 90 or 91? Something like that. I think it was 90. And had a few kids here. Had 3 kids.
Your kids play any sports? Can they hook up with Coach Marcus and
My son
get on the get down?
My son is really good with basketball, but my oldest son, he actually loves boxing.
Boxing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's a great boxer.
And so right now, what I have I have a ring that's in Mexico, Tijuana. It's a full fighting arena.
Oh.
It's set for stages. Right now, I've signed with a company. I've come on board with a company called livestreamers.com. So all the events and different things that we do from now on, it'll be able to be purchased or be seen on pay-per-view. So if I'm throwing a concert somewhere and you can't make it, you can go to our live streaming account and log in and get to see it. But right now we're doing bare knuckle boxing starting May 6th in Tijuana. And it's going down, the rules out there is different, so they can fight, they can get it in. And we have a lot of different sponsors that's a part of that. This is something new that I've been dealing with some people right now. So I'm going to see what Tijuana look like, you know, through San Diego. Hopefully I can get Jail Felony to come on out there with me the first couple of shows so we can get that San Diego Tijuana mixture together, you know. And that's what we on right now. And then, of course, you know me, every Wednesday I do something called Freak It Wednesdays.
Oh, boy.
It's a private event. It's a private party with good music, good food. We have caterers coming in, and we just have so much fun with some lovely ladies. And then on Saturdays, every Saturday, I have something called Exotic Entanglements. It's the same format,
Okay.
and it's just a whole bunch of fun. So if you ever want to come out, you can just text or call 702-849-4274, and I'll get you on the RSVP list, and we can start having a lot of fun with it. That's 702-849-4274. Exotic Entanglements.
Hey, these guys are really professional. They know what they're doing. Thanks for
Entanglement.
giving all that information out.
Yeah.
Hey, now I don't know about this bare knuckle thing. Because as a mother,
Hmm.
you know, I don't really want to see my son fighting. You know, but it's something that he's into and he loves.
See, I feel like we created bare knuckle fighting because that's what we do. We grew up fighting in the backyard. We grew up fighting each other. You know, our friends. That's what we did every weekend,
No,
every day
y'all
after
did.
school. Yeah, you know, we fought. Wasn't nobody putting on no gloves or nothing. We was fighting and, you know, drinking a beer afterwards. That's
Right.
kind of how we grew up. But you know, fighting is fighting. When you're getting paid a check, you know, it's just what it is. The key thing is not to get hit so much. So you better be a good boxer so you don't have
Hey,
to
get
worry
your-
about nobody's bare knuckles on your forehead.
Get your bob
you know
and
what I mean?
weave
Oh my God.
Try to get hit the least you can.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
But you know, if your son is boxing and he's serious, you know, I got a lot of plugs in the sports world. You know, the Mayweather gym, and I deal with his father through a young man named King James. Always be with Mayweather's father, but not just him. I have a lot of different people that's into boxing that's, you know, training the kids just like he do with the basketball and can get the kids to
Sure.
playing. I would like to connect with you a little bit more. I was trying to get it started with the other gym that you have because, you know, I like to play still, and it's a good workout for some of us older men, you know, that's not working out. Everybody don't lift weights. Everybody's not curling. Some people just run and want to
Right,
go
and
back
the
and
main
forth on
thing
the
is
court.
you want to keep that libido up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I'm always trying to throw something in there.
We're out of Tarkanian Basketball Academy now, so anytime you want Trey, come up and get a run in.
Now y'all inviting each other. I haven't gotten one invite.
Oh, we
Yeah.
heard you didn't come outside.
Right.
No, you said I don't come outside.
So
I come outside.
whenever you want to come out,
Mhm.
we're there from 9 to
Okay.
5 every day,
Okay.
5 days a week.
All right, and I have your number, so.
Mhm.
Okay,
Gotta be ready to work though.
so wait a minute.
Don't be coming in here playing basically right now. You come to the gym, get ready to
What?
dribble the ball.
Wait,
No wasted time.
I didn't say anything about the gym.
Mhm. She said outside.
I
She
have
said nothing
my
about the gym.
own 5-finger workout that I do,
Okay.
and it works great for me. So back to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
How can they find you?
They can go on the website. Actually, you can give me a call at 702-302-9410, or you can go to our website, which is ParagonAcademyNV.com.
All right, and you know that you can find me here every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. And if you do not have time to hear me at that time and you say, dang on it, I missed It's Where I Am, you can always find me at www.itswhereiam.com and on all major podcast platforms, and that would be Apple, Spotify, Google, and Amazon. Trey, do you want to reiterate where people can find you?
Well, you can always find me at my website, talentpound.com, but on Instagram, I'm Talent Pound Las Vegas, or my personal private page is Trey DPG. Now, those two pages are two different type of things. So the at Trey DPG spelled Trey, D as in David, P as in Paul, G as in George, like Dog Pound Gangsters. That's my personal page, but my Talent Pound page is just all business. It's all what we have coming up, movies, castings, you know, that can be pretty much of all ages on that page. But my personal page, it might be a little bit too turned up for you, so you got to enter that at your own risk. Just letting you know right now, we having a lot of fun. There's a lot of beautiful ladies and beautiful people, and we just gonna always have a good time with each other.
Entanglement.
Entanglements, yeah.
Okay,
Exotic
entanglement.
entanglements.
So we'll see you here next week, Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Absolutely.
Want to give a shout out to Corrupt. We had a podcast during the pandemic. So want to give a shout out to Corrupt. Shout out to my girl, Paula J. Parker. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See y'all later. Give it to Marcus. Marcus, come on.
All of-
Marcus.